Hello, BSc second year students. Today we will study the last bit from chapter number 8, reproduction. Dear students, we are studying the chapter reproduction, and from that chapter a small bit is remain, and that is the pregnancy. That is a pregnancy. So pregnancy is a physiological activity. It is only in the female animal body, especially in the uterus. So dear students, listen here carefully and try to remember. It is very important in human life. Woman or female human fertilized zygote or developing embryo, woman having the fertilized zygote or developing embryo inside the uterus, that female or that woman is called as the pregnant. The woman or female human ladies who having the fertilized zygote or developing embryo inside her uterus, that ladies is called as the pregnant. And the formation of this or development of this embryo is called as the pregnancy. So here the duration period, remember the duration period of the development of embryo, we are studying here with special reference to the human pregnancy. So the duration period of pregnant, that is called as the pregnancy, or that is also called as the gestation or gestation. So we have already studied the developmental biology. In BSc first year, we have studied the developmental biology. And in the developmental biology, see here, in the developmental biology, we studied the sperm and ova combine together, fuse together, and form the zygote. Actually, this is not a mathematical type, but here the sperm and ova combine together, fuse together, and form the zygote inside the female animal. Then that zygote enters in the uterus, and now we can say that zygote or developing embryo, which is now in the uterus of the mother, so that mother is called as the pregnant, and that formation of the developing embryo in that lady is called as the pregnancy. Duration period of pregnancy in different animals, different species is different. Dear students, here we are studying, we are giving the trace with special reference to the human physiology. So you know, all of you know, the developmental period of the human embryo after the fertilization or after the zygote formation. What is the developmental period about the human embryo? किती दिवस लागतात? स्पर्म आणि ओव्हा युनाइट झाल्यानंतर, फ्युजन झाल्यानंतर, झायगोट फॉर्मेशन झाल्यानंतर, तर बर्थ होईपर्यंत, डिलिव्हरी होईपर्यंत ह्यूमन मध्ये हा जो पिरियड आहे, ज्याला आपण डेव्हलपमेंटल पिरियड म्हणतो, जेव्हा किंवा याला गर्भधारणा झाल्यानंतर जन्म होईपर्यंतचा जो काळ आहे, मनुष्य प्राणीमध्ये, in the human, what is the duration? So remember that duration is the 9 months and 9 days. 9 months and 9 days. That is the pregnancy period in the woman, in the human female. So the duration period of pregnant is called as the pregnancy or gestation, and that period in human is the 9 months and 9 days. Remember, 9 months and 9 days. Now, menstruation, which is in short form called as the MC, and ovulation period is prevented after the pregnancy formation. In the pregnant woman, there is no menstruation, there is no MC, and there is no ovulation period. Ovulation means ova formation. So this MC and ovulation is prevented, means is stopped. Is stopped after the zygote formation. So here, remember that menstruation, which is also called as in short form MC, and ovulation means ova formation is prevented. Prevented म्हणजे याला रोखल्या जातं, याला थांबविल्या जातं. Now, after the zygote formation in female animal, male transfers the sperms at the time of fertilization or at the time of copulation by inserting the penis in the vagina of the female and transferring the sperms in the female animal body. So inside the female animal body, sperm and ova unite together, fuse together and form the zygote. That zygote formation is called as the fertilization. And remember, in the human, this zygote formation takes place inside the female animal body. So, hence, the fertilization is internal in the human beings. Fertilization is internal because inside the body, zygote formation takes place. Fertilization takes place. In some of the lower chordate animals, for example, in the frog, amphibian animals, female releases the ova. Female releases the ova in breeding period outside the body, especially in the water. And at the same time, the male frog also releases the sperms from his body in the water. And in water, the ova and sperm unite together, fuse together, and zygote formation takes place. It means fertilization is external, outside the body. So in chordate animal, there are two types of the fertilization: external fertilization and internal fertilization. Here we are studying the human physiology. So in the human, fertilization is internal. So here, the cleavage after zygote formation, suppose this is the zygote. Now, zygote are the combination or combining of the male and female gametes. So here, the nucleus of the sperm and nucleus of the ova are fused together. Means here, now we can consider the 100% characters. So 50% characters from the father and 50% characters from the mother in the case of human beings. So this nucleus are having the all characters of mother and all characters of father. Some of the characters are expressed in the F1 generation, that is called as the dominant characters. And some of the characters are recessive, hidden characters that appear in the next generation, F2 generation. So anyway, after the zygote formation, there is the division. Means multiplication of the cell. That is called as the cleavage. So first cleavage furrow appears Now it is the 2 cell stage. Then second cleavage, so 4 cell stage. In this way, fourth cleavage, so 8 cell stage. In this way, development is start. Multiplication of cells appears. So here blastomeres, each cell is called as the blastomeres. Blastomeres are increasing. So cleavage begins to form the blastocysts. Blastocysts. Now this blastocyst reaches the uterus. This blastocyst reaches to the uterus, and that blastocyst implanted in uterus. Uterus is a bag-like structure where there is the development of embryo inside the mother's body. आईचे उदर, गर्भाशय, गर्भ पिशवी, that is called as the uterus. Remember, uterus means गर्भ पिशवी, ज्याच्यामध्ये गर्भाची वाढ होते, ज्याच्यामध्ये बाळाची वाढ होते. फर्टिलाइज्ड झायगोट जे आहे त्याचे 9 महिने 9 दिवस डेव्हलपमेंट होत असते. So implanted in the uterus. Now the developing embryo attached to the placenta. Placenta is an embryonic tissue. It is the connection between the uterus and developing embryo. ज्याला आपण मराठीमध्ये नाळ म्हणतो. नाळ. नाळ काय आहे? That is called as the placenta, and that is the embryonic tissue which connects the developing embryo to the mother's uterus. So in uterus and developing embryo, the foldings of the membrane like this entangles the membranes of the embryo that makes this finger-like cleavages, finger-like projections, and uterus also form the finger-like projections and that entangle together as a guntonu, and through that membrane attached, developing embryo receives oxygen from the uterus, from the mother. Developing embryo receives the nutritive material from the uterus of mother. So here developing embryo attaches to the placenta, and plus that through the placenta the respiration, digestion, excretion, all physiological activities are happening through that placenta. So placenta is the connection between the developing embryo, जे डेव्हलप होत आहे बाळ, त्या बाळामधलं आणि मदर्स युटेरस ह्या दोन्ही मधलं कनेक्शन आहे. मदरनं जे खाल्लं that nutritive material goes to the developing embryo. मदरनं जे रेस्पिरेशन केलं, जे ऑक्सिजन घेतलं, that goes to the developing embryo. Now excretory material from the developing embryo, waste material, so which is formed in the developing embryo, that comes through that placenta to the mother's uterus. From the mother's uterus, it's thrown outside the body. So placenta is very important connection between the mother and developing embryo, means mother's uterus and developing embryo. Now the changes in maternal body. So here a lady is pregnant, so the changes which is happen in that ladies, in that woman, so uterus enlarges. Uterus enlarges. So the size is enlarged because that uterus having the developing embryo, zygote developing are there. So uterus size enlarges. Another changes, the blood volume of mother increases 30% more. Blood volume of mother increases to the 30% because the embryo is in the uterus developing there. Now oxygen consumption increases. Mother's oxygen consumption increases because now it is the need of developing embryo also as well as mother and developing embryo. Now breasts of mother stimulates to secrete the milk when there is the birth of the child. बाळाचा जेव्हा जन्म होईल त्या बाळाला आईचं दूध मिळावं म्हणून द ब्रेस्ट stimulate, breast size enlarges, that is stimulated to secrete the milk, which is after the delivery very essential for the newly born baby. Now pregnancy period varies in different species. Pregnancy period is different. Duration of the pregnancy is different in different animals, different species. Here in women, in human female, it is 270 to 290 days. We will say 9 months and 9 days, but in the days it is 270 to 295 days. In the goat, Shedi Made, it is 140 to 145 days. And we can say 5 months and 5 days. Here 9 months and 9 days. In the goat, 5 months and 5 days. In the rabbit, it is 30 to 43 days. Developmental period. After that, there is the birth of the fetus. So dear students, for today, this pregnancy remaining bit from our 8th number chapter, reproduction, is completed. If you are having any doubt, any difficulty, you can contact on mobile, you can ask. Or when you are coming in college, by taking care, you can discuss with me. Now students, one notice for you, test number 1 and tutorial number 1 is given for you. टेस्ट नंबर 1 चा प्रश्न तुम्हाला दिलेला आहे आणि ट्युटोरियल नंबर 1 चा प्रश्न तुम्हाला दिलेला आहे. ट्युटोरियलच्या नोटबुक मध्ये वरती हेडिंग टाकायची टेस्ट नंबर 1, तो प्रश्न लिहायचा आणि त्याचं उत्तर लिहायचं, मनाने लिहायचं, कॉपी नाही करायची. टेस्ट 1 लिहिणं झालं की नवीन पेजेस वरती हेडिंग टाकायची ट्युटोरियल नंबर 1, ते क्वेश्चन लिहायचं, संपूर्ण क्वेश्चन, आणि त्याच्यानंतर तो ट्युटोरियल ते मनाने लिहायचे. त्यानंतर मी तुम्हाला परत टेस्ट नंबर 2 चे प्रश्न देणार आहे आणि ट्युटोरियल नंबर 2 चे प्रश्न देणार आहे. त्यानंतर त्याच वहीमध्ये कंटिन्यू मध्ये पुढे नवीन पेज वरती हेडिंग टाकायची टेस्ट नंबर 2, प्रश्न टाकायचा आणि तो मनाने लिहायचा. तसंच नवीन पेज वरती ट्युटोरियल नंबर 2 असं टाकायचं, ते लिहायचं. तर टेस्ट 2 आहे आणि ट्युटोरियल 2 आहे आणि एक सेमिनार आपण घेणार आहे. तर जेवढं झालं, टेस्ट 1 आणि ट्युटोरियल 1 झालेलं आहे, ते लिहून काढा आणि 15 तारखेला कॉलेज ओपन होणार आहे, त्या दिवशी कंप्लीट करून कॉलेजमध्ये घेऊन यायचं. त्याच्या आधीच मी तुम्हाला टेस्ट नंबर 2 आणि ट्युटोरियल नंबर 2 चे प्रश्न देणार आहे. सो डिअर स्टुडंट्स, फॉर टुडे इट इज सफिशियंट. देन we will start the last chapter, 9th chapter, in fresh mood, in fresh period. So for today it is sufficient. You see this YouTube lecture, listen that and send your presentee as early as possible. काही विद्यार्थी 1, 2, 3 दिवसानंतर अटेंडन्स पाठवतात प्रेझेंटचा. लवकरात लवकर अटेंडन्स पाठवायची. Within 3 to 4 hours you have to send your presentee. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी पिरियड अटेंड करायचे. ऑनलाईन लेक्चर सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी अटेंड करायचे आहे. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी प्रेझेंटी पाठवायची आहे. तुमची मोबाईलवरती पाठवलेली अटेंडन्स जी आहे, मी तुमच्या अटेंडन्स मध्ये तो तुमची उपस्थिती टाकत असतो. सो फॉर टुडे इट इज सफिशियंट. थँक यू व्हेरी मच.